Welcome to CoreLogic RP Data's update on housing market conditions for July 2015, brought to you on behalf of Credit Union SA. This month we bring you a summary of the housing market over the financial year, where capital city dwelling values increased by 9.8% over the year. Based on the current median dwelling price of $565,000, the 9.8% increase means the typical capital city home has increased in value by about $50,000 over the year. At 9.8%, the rate of growth across the 2014-15 financial year was virtually on par with the previous year when dwelling values were 10.1% higher. While the rate of capital gain has remained high over the year, we don't have to look back very far to see when the housing market conditions were actually stronger. The 2009-10 financial year saw dwelling values rise by 12.3%, and over the 2001-2 financial year, capital city dwelling values actually climbed 20.7% higher, highlighting the growth rates have been much higher previously. Conversely, it was only 4 years ago when we saw 2 consecutive financial years when dwelling values fell across the combined capital cities index, providing a timely reminder that property values don't always rise. Across the capital cities, the rate of dwelling value appreciation has been a story of diversity. While home values in Sydney and Melbourne have streaked ahead, rising by 16.2% and 10.2% respectively, we've seen market values fall in Darwin and Perth. While the remaining capital cities have all seen dwelling values rise by 4.5% or less over the financial year. If we look at the capital gains in approximate dollar terms over the year, Sydney dwelling values have moved nearly $108,000 higher over the year, and Melbourne values are up $52,000. The annual falls in Perth and Darwin have taken the dollar value of local dwellings approximately $4,400 and $15,500 lower over the financial year. The divergence between the performance of houses and units also widened over the financial year, with capital city house values increasing by 10.4% compared with a 5.6% rise in unit values. This trend, where houses have outperformed units for capital gains, has been very evident across each of the capital cities except for Hobart and Darwin, but it's most exemplified in Melbourne, where house values were 11.2% higher over the financial year compared with a 2.4% rise in unit values. It's likely